Anisminic Limited v. Foreign Compensation Commission, 1969. Anisminic Limited v. Foreign Compensation Commission is a landmark UK constitutional and administrative law case. It established the principle that errors of law made by public bodies render their decisions ultra vires, beyond their legal power, and therefore subject to judicial review, even if a statute appears to oust judicial intervention. This case remains one of the most influential in UK public law, reinforcing the principle that public authorities cannot escape judicial oversight through statutory wording alone. Anisminic Limited was a British company that owned property in Egypt. After the Suez Crisis, 1956, the Egyptian government seized the property. The UK government set up the Foreign Compensation Commission, FCC, to distribute compensation funds from Egypt to affected British claimants. The FCC ruled that Anisminic was not entitled to compensation, interpreting the legal requirements in a way that excluded the company. A key legal issue was whether a statutory ouster clause in the Foreign Compensation Act 1950 prevented the courts from reviewing the FCC's decision. The court in this case decided whether or not it could review the FCC's decision, despite a clause stating its decisions shall not be called into question in any court of law, and whether or not the FCC ruling was merely a wrong decision within its lawful power, or it did go beyond its jurisdiction. The House of Lords ruling in favour of Anisminic held that errors of law made a decision unlawful, ultra vires. That is to say that the FCC misinterpreted the statutory criteria, and to the extent of the misinterpretation, their decision was legally invalid. Furthermore, ouster clauses do not prevent judicial review if a body acts outside its jurisdiction. Courts can intervene when public bodies exceed their legal authority. It's worth noting that before Anisminic, courts distinguished between errors of law within jurisdiction, not reviewable, and errors affecting jurisdiction, reviewable. This case removed that distinction. Any error of law can render a decision unlawful. Even strong statutory language attempting to exclude judicial review will not shield unlawful decisions.